If you guys need any help on your MLB Show 21 Diamond Dynasty team, check out the sponsor of today's video, ahmlb.com. Use code Deevo for 5% off at checkout.
What is going on, guys? It is Deevo here, and we have a haircut. So you guys gotta let me know, alright? What are the thoughts? Here's the sides. Here's the back. Here's the back. Hopefully you can see it. You gotta let me know, alright? Let me know down below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. What, you think we were gonna be done? You thought we were gonna be done just like that? Huh? What is going on, guys? It is Deevo here, and we are back with another video on the channel. And today, not gonna be no stub method, not gonna be no gameplay. We're gonna just be talking about and showing you all the Team Affinity Season 3 cards that have been revealed. Almost every single one of them, besides I think 3 of them. We'll go ahead and do some guesses for those 3 teams at the end of this video. I'm gonna be giving you all 27 teams. I believe it's 27, alright? 27, 26, 25, 28. Who knows, okay? I'm gonna be giving you all the players that have been released recently. A lot of content creators had the opportunity to go ahead and release some of these players for their respected teams. So let's go ahead and get right into this video. So big shout out to MLB Show for organizing this, okay? I mean, technically and kinda it is their job to go ahead and do this, but they don't really have to, okay? They don't have to organize all 30 cards that have been revealed for us, so that makes this video and our job a whole hell of a lot easier. So let's go ahead and start going over every single card that's dropped, giving you what I think are gonna be the best cards, the worst cards, and cards I'm really excited for. So first I want to go over Cedric Mullins. He is really exciting to go ahead and see because he has a nice swing, okay? His Player of the Month card that he got back in April I believe. I think he got a gold in April. That was really bad, okay? He had a pool noodle for a bat, but obviously if you're getting a high dime, probably gonna be around 96 to 98 overalls, Cedric Mullins is gonna be a very solid card. He has a nice swing, gonna be a good defender out there, and I'm really excited to see Cedric Mullins in this game getting a high card as well. Next I want to take a look at is Rafael Devers, and I love Devers in this game. Anytime he gets a good card, last year that face of the franchise card, I believe, I love that card so much. Really excited to see Devers in this game getting a big diamond card. Once again, another solid drop by San Diego Studios. Devers, very excited for that one. Next up is Carlos Rodon, okay? He's a lefty. The card art's really nice, okay? They got the South Side jersey. I think that's what it's called, the South Side Nike Seed Connect jerseys in the cover art. You got to put them in the game, okay? I saw a tweet on that. Whoever said that, props to you, because those South Side jerseys are really clean. But when it comes to this card, unfortunately, the jersey he's wearing and the card art does not affect how he plays in game. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the best pitch mix. I mean, it's not bad. It's just he doesn't have the sinker or the cutter, which is very unfortunate in MLB The Show. He does have the 4-seam, the slider, the change up, the curveball, and the 2-seam. So solid when it comes to those, but the no sinker and cutter definitely does hurt him. Next up, Jose Ramirez, and I am so excited for this one. I love Jose Ramirez in this game. The amount of infielders again that are really solid. It's just great to see. I can't wait to go ahead and use Jose Ramirez, the switch hitter. If you guys remember, he had a prestige card last year. It was out of this world. Really excited for Jose Ramirez. Big W for the Indians. Next I want to take a look at is Gregory Soto, and this card's gonna be good as well. He throws gas. He's a lefty. He has the sinker, the slider, the 4-seam, and the changeup on his live series card. Should expect it on this card as well. The sinker, the bullpen is getting a lot of love in this content drop, where there are a few more cards to go over that are gonna make everybody's bullpen, and Gregory Soto is definitely one of them. Next I want to take a look at is Michael Brantley. Michael Brantley, not known for his power in the show. He does have the high contact numbers year in and year out. So I mean, if you're a Michael Brantley fan, you're an Astros fan, you're happy about this, I'm sure. But he's not gonna be on my team for sure. He's not gonna be on a lot of your teams as well. Salvador Perez, a solid option behind the dish now. You got Schwarber as a lefty. You can do Salvi as the platoon option. Salvi, really good card. Royals, I don't know who else they have going to the All-Star game, if anyone, but Salvador Perez, I'm very excited for that card. Next up, we have Jared Walsh of the Angels, and this Jared Walsh in this game is really nice. I like like his gold card a lot in Battle Royale. I love that card. And Jared Walsh with a high diamond, that is going to be gross. That is going to be pure disgusting, and I cannot wait to go ahead and pick up Jared Walsh. First base is going to be a very crowded position now. We got Ortiz, we got Eddie Murray. We're going to go over Matt Olson in a bit. We got Jared Walsh now, and we're getting a new 99 overall Prince Fielder. Man, there is some serious comp there. Next up is a weird one, Nelson Cruz. We just got a player program for him. Surprisingly, they went ahead and gave him one. I know he is the only representative from the Twins, but I believe he's the only Twin to make the All-Star game. There we go. Talking is hard. But Nelson Cruz, man, I can't even imagine what these stats are, his hitting stats at least. I can't imagine what his hitting stats are going to look like. Hopefully that his fielding's not too bad, so then you can go ahead and actually use him other than being a bench bat. But man, Nelson Cruz, excited for that one. Next up is Aaron Judge of the Yankees, and I'm sure a lot of you are excited for Aaron Judge. Personally speaking, I'm not, because I hate Aaron Judge's swing in this game. I don't know why. I just can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. But I'm sure a lot of you like Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge, big name, well deserved. He's gonna be a monster out there in the outfield. I'm still excited for the card, although I'm not going to use it all that much, if at all. Still, you love seeing an Aaron Judge card. Next one we're going to take a look is Matt Olson, explaining why he was not in the Player of the Month program at all. Matt Olson, can't wait to use this card, okay? He's going to have good lefty splits, hopefully. Very nice swing, Matt Olson. Going to be a solid defender at first base as well. Even more competition at first base. Matt Olson's up there at the top, though. I strongly believe he's going to be up there at the top, assuming his card looks well and plays well, of course. Next up is the Seattle Mariners. I'm going to go ahead and just take a look. I think the only All-Star that is being selected from the Mariners is Yusei Kikuchi, I believe. Apologies if I said that wrong, but I believe that's the only one from the Mariners. So yeah, Yusei representing the Mariners. I don't know too much about him. I guess I can take a look at his pitch mix. Hold on. Alright, so here is pitch mix: cutter, four-seam, slider, changeup. Pretty standard, pretty solid. He does have the cutter though. I mean, honestly, it's actually a pretty cool pitch mix. Not gonna lie. So Kikuchi, welcome. Tampa Bay Rays have, I believe, 2 players going to the All-Star game, and that is Mike Zunino, my bad, and who else? I just saw it. Joey Wendell, I believe Joey Wendell. Hold on, yes, Joey Wendell. So Mike Zunino and Joey Wendell. I mean, I wouldn't mind a nice Zunino card, wouldn't mind a nice Wendell card, one or the other. I mean, maybe you know who is representing the Mariners and the Rays by the time you're watching this video. Maybe I'm right, but I'm going to go ahead and say that we are going to go ahead and get a Mike Zunino card. That's who I'm going to say we get. Next up is Adolis Garcia, and he is having one hell of a year. Adolis Garcia, if you haven't used him yet, he does have a Topps Now card in this game. Very, very solid card. Very, very solid card. I know Bangle. If you don't know who Bangle is, another MLB Madden YouTuber. And he says Adolis Garcia reminds him of Acuna, and I couldn't agree more. Adolis Garcia, really good card. This card's gonna be special. He does have a really nice swing as well. Teoscar Hernandez, can't wait for this one. I really can't wait for Teoscar Hernandez card. Okay, something about his swing is just disgusting. Okay, every time I see his card in BR, I have to take it, and assuming this diamond card looks good and plays good, it's going to be an absolute menace out there on the field. Okay, Teoscar Hernandez, I keep going back to his swing, but his swing is just pure butter. I can't wait to use Teoscar as well. Now off to the National League, and Eduardo Escobar is starting us off, and what better card to start off with, okay? He is Mr. Utility. He can play almost every single position, I believe, on the field, so he should get all the secondaries as well, except catcher, I believe, except catcher and center field, I believe that is his secondary positions. Eduardo Escobar, switch hitter, beautiful swing as well in this game, gonna be a glitchy hitter. He's gonna be a solid defender as well. Eduardo Escobar, really, really solid pick. One of my favorites in the program up now, Ozzie Albies, and I can't wait for this card. I can't wait. If you guys watch Wheel Dynasty series, or if you just tune into my BR streams, you know how much I love Ozzie Albies. I cannot wait to go ahead and pick this card up. If it's good, if these overalls are high, like 96, 97, 98, if I parallel him, he is not leaving my lineup for the rest of the year. I can promise you that. Next up is Craig Kimbrell, and actually having a really solid year, so I'm glad to see that by Kimbrell. But unfortunately, in MLB Show, he is not the best. I think he has a 2-seam, a 4-seam, and a knuckle curve. So, not going to be that effective, I should say. Not at all. Not at all. I mean, cool guy, cool player. Just a bad card. Next up is Nicholas Castellanos, and I like this card a lot. If you played last year, you know about his, I believe it was a Player of the Month flashback card. Is I don't know, 96, 97. I'm not too sure about the overall. Regardless, it played so good. And Nicholas Castellanos is going to be a really good card to add. Going to have solid defense, I'm sure. Pretty good defense, and his hitting stats obviously are going to be so good. Next up is German Marquez, and man, he's got a really good pitch mix: four seam, knuckle curve, slider, sinker, changeup. I know I didn't like the no curve on Kimbrel, but it's different here. When the knuckle curve's your only off speed, then it tends to be kind of ass. But you pair this up with the changeup and the slider, both completely different pitches from each other. And the knuckle curve's kind of in between, does have some downward movement, some lateral movement as well. And the knuckle curve's a really good pitch. It's not. A lot of people sleep on it in this game. I think knuckle curve's a really solid pitch in this game. And the sinker, obviously. Sinkers are the best. Next up is the Dodgers, and this was actually revealed by Jersey Net. I want to say Network. I don't think it's gaming. I want to say Jersey Network over on Twitter. I know. I saw it on Twitter. Man, sorry if it's gaming, but I believe it's Network. So Jersey Network, we'll just say. He revealed Chris Taylor for the Dodgers. So, I mean, pretty solid, I guess. Definitely not going to be one of my favorite infielders revealed. Okay, there are just a lot more options, but solid nonetheless. Next up is Trevor Rogers, and your friend Kyle, actually, I think it was your friend Kyle. Man, I am so bad at remembering who has been tweeting stuff out, but he actually tweeted out that he has the Joe Random pitch mix, and that cannot be more true. Okay, his pitches just aren't good. I'll take a look here. I don't remember off the top of my head what his whole thing looked like. I'll tell you in just a second. Trevor Rogers, yeah. Joe Random pitch mix, the four seam, the slider, the changeup, and the two seam. So that speaks for itself. Next up is Josh Hader, and I can't wait for this card as well. The lefty, the fireballer. I think he has a changeup, a slider, and a four seam and a two seam. I'll go ahead and check on that right now as well. I just want to go ahead and make sure I know. Okay, four seam, slider, changeup, two seam, and yes, it's the same as Trevor Rogers, but there's a difference. When you throw gas, and when you're a relief pitcher, you can get away with it compared to Trevor Rogers. Being a starting pitcher, it won't take long to learn the tricks of Rogers. So Josh Hader, excited for that one. Ladies and gentlemen, drum roll, please. We have Jacob deGrom. Finally. Not finally, but you would know what I mean. Jacob deGrom deserves to be the best pitcher in the game, and I am praying MLB The Show just does something to give this guy a sinker. Please, just act like his two seams a sinker. Just please do that, and Jacob deGrom won't leave anybody's rotation, as he shouldn't. He's the best pitcher in Major League Baseball on the current day. There is no reason why you don't see him in MLB The Show. Okay, that is my thoughts on it. Give him the sinker instead of a two-seam. Just do it. Okay, you did it with Edward Cabrera. That dude doesn't have a sinker, and you gave him outlier with it too, nonetheless. So if you can't give it to the best pitcher in baseball, then what are you doing, MLB The Show and San Diego Studios? Please make Jacob deGrom usable. Next up, we have JT Realmuto, and this is another solid pick. Another good catcher, another good righty catcher. So Salvi and JT going to be two solid options behind the dish. And everyone knows you still have that Schwarber option as well. For the lefty bat, JT Realmuto, though, does have a pretty nice swing in this game, actually. I do like using him in the live series events. I don't remember if we had one this year or last year. I do, and I don't think they would have changed his swing mid-year. If they did, then forget what I'm saying about his swing. But JT Realmuto, very solid pick for the Phillies, right? On to the next guy, Adam Frazier, a lefty. And surprisingly, a lot of people thought he was going to go diamond, and surprisingly, he did not. So, I mean, at least we're getting a diamond card for him anyway. Another middle infielder. We have a lot of middle infielders, and I mean, they're cool. But for me, it's going to be Ozzie Albies, Jose Ramirez, Adam Frazier. I don't think he's going to make it, but he's still going to be a solid card. Next up is Jake Cronenworth of the Padres, another middle infielder. Pretty solid. I don't know much about him. I don't know how he plays in this game. I think he does have either a gold or a diamond tops now, I think, but I haven't used him yet. What? I haven't used him yet, so I can't give you any insight of how he plays in this game. All right, next up we got Kevin Gausman, and I actually do not know what pitches he throws, so I'm going to go ahead and take a look right now. Kevin Gausman, four seams, splitter, slider, and a two seam. So Kevin Gausman probably gonna be a hard pass from me. and a lot of other people. But I mean, hey, Kevin Gausman, welcome. Next up, representing the Cardinals, Alex Reyes. He throws gas. I'm really excited for this card. He's a 5-pitch mix as well. 4-seam, 12-6, slider, 2-seam changeup. He throws gas. He's gonna make my bullpen for sure. Obviously, depending on what his card looks like. Will they give him outlier? He doesn't have it on his main, so I'm not too sure. It only shows 97 for his 4-seam and his 2-seam on his live series bronze. Will they give him outlier? Maybe. Not too sure though. And the last guy we're going over, and one of the more exciting guys as well, Trey Turner. People still use his live series card paralleled because that is how usable and how glitchy he really is. 99 speed, he can rake. And man, getting a stacked out Trey Turner is literally just what we need right now. Okay, that is gonna be so fun to use. Man, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough trying to find spots for Chipper and Jackie and David Ortiz on my team after this one. I guess I can move Chipper to the outfield. Guess I can move Jackie to the outfield. I don't know. We're gonna have a lot to figure out in this one, and we have more home run derby cards. More home run derby cards dropping in the near future. Literally in tomorrow. Tomorrow. Then we have All-Star Game standout players dropping after the game, I believe. Man, we have a lot of cards coming, and they're going to be the best thing about this is the amount of variety we're going to have within teams. So that is going to wrap up today's video. Like I said, I cannot wait for Team Phase Season 3. It's going to bring so much variety to these squads, and that is just what this game needs. A nice revival to the game. Much, much needed. All right, boys. That's going to today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's not make the sub go high. Let's try and get 50 likes on this video, and if you're new here, enjoy my content, consider subscribing to the channel. It's remote to 8,000 subscribers. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.